Hi everyone, welcome back. Those that are new, welcome. Thank you for your likes, shares and subscribes. I do appreciate you all. Today I am doing a continuation of the Crystal Rogers case, and I'm wanting to look into Nick, who is Brooks Houck's brother, who is a police officer. I'm wanting to know if he knows the truth about what happened with Crystal. Now, he's just been caught selling off a gun 8 years later that may actually show that that was the gun that led to Tommy Ballard's demise. Her father was taken out when he went on a hunting trip 12 months after Crystal passed away, or vanished, I should say. It was actually his mission to find out what happened. He started up some sort of thing where he was wanting to find his daughter and doing everything possible that he could to try to find out the truth about what happened to her. So I'd like to see whether or not Nick had anything to do with his demise, or whether Brooks did. Whether he knows the truth about Crystal and the truth about Tommy. I'll split the deck. Give me clear messages, please, Spirit. Straight from the top. What does Nick Houck know about what happened to Crystal Rogers, please? Does he know the truth? Okay, we have the Page of Cups, the Queen of Wands, the King of Wands, the Magician, and the King of Cups. Okay, well, it seems to me that, well, this is showing the child here, the son. This is Crystal, wanting to move on, living her best life without him, without Brooks, the hot temper, the manipulation, and the King of Cups. So this is actually showing the partner. He knows what's happened here. Okay, give me more, please, Spirit. Give me more information on what Nick Houck knows, whether he knows the truth. Why is this Page of Cups here? Yes, we have the Six of Cups. So this is showing her son, or their son, I should say. So this did have a lot to do with her wanting to move on and taking the child with her. Give me more on the Queen of Wands, please, Spirit. Clarified by the Queen of Wands in reverse. He wasn't going to allow her to live her best life. She was wanting to move on without him, live a good life without him. And he was putting a stop to that. She was not going to move on. She was not going to live her best life with his son. Now, Nick knows this. Give me more on the King of Wands. Can I have more on the King of Wands, please, Spirit? Thank you. We have the Two of Swords and the Seven of Cups. There is a lot of confusion here. Nick didn't know what to do. There was blocked emotions here. Seven of Cups. All that glitters is not gold. Choices. What am I going to do? How am I going to stop her? He lost his temper. He was avoiding the truth. He needed to take his blindfold off. He was delusional. She wasn't moving on with his child. Why is this Magician here, Spirit? Queen of Swords, Eight of Wands. The Queen of Swords. She was cutting him out. And there was quick action here taken. Manipulation. Communication. The Magician. I believe this is showing Nick and the way he's manipulated everything. So I believe that when Brooks has lost his temper, to stop her from leaving and taking the child, he's called his brother straight away to help manipulate the situation. To help get rid of her body in some way. So it happened fast when she was up and leaving. And as soon as it happened, the first thing he done was got onto the phone to his brother and said, "This has happened, I need your help." Nick is very well aware of what has happened here. And was involved with helping him. Give me more on the King of Cups, please. Why is this King of Cups here, Spirit? We have the Emperor, the police officer. Straight away, as soon as all this happened, he's rang his brother. Because his brother's a police officer and thought he would knew how to manipulate the situation so that he could get away with it. But I believe that Nick knows exactly what happened. Brooks lost his temper when she was up and leaving him and taking his son away from him. He didn't know what to do. He lost his temper. He was delusional. It was quick action. And as soon as it happened, he has called his brother. As soon as it's happened. So yes, he knows exactly what's happened because he come running. Could you tell me if Nick or Brooks had anything to do with the taking out of her father, Tommy Ballard, please? Four of Swords, yep, put to rest. Six of Wands, a victory. Eight, a strength card. Seven of Cups, delusions again, delusional. And the Ace of Swords, the truth. He was getting too close to the truth here. He was using the public to be able to get some recognition in what's going on with Crystal, to try to find out everything. It became very public. They were worried somebody was going to talk. They were worried he was getting too close to the truth. So they put him to rest. Okay, give me more on these cards, please. Give me more on the Four of Swords. We have the Two of Pentacles and the Page of Swords. Information. Two of Pentacles. Juggling, flexibility, fun. Instability. Page of Swords. Finding out more information. He was getting too close. He was finding out what happened to Crystal. He was very close to finding out the truth here. He may have even knew the truth. It was just he needed to prove it. And the information he was receiving was getting him very close. So they panicked and put him to rest, believing that it would only be a matter of time before he found out what was going on. Or what went on. So give me more on the Six of Wands, please, Spirit. He was getting a lot of notoriety. People were listening to him. They couldn't afford for him to reveal to the public the information that he was finding out and the truth. The Chariot. The car. Now, I believe he was the one that actually found the car. The father. This also shows that he was using his willpower. He was going to have a victory. He was self-assertion was here for him to find out. He was on a mission to try to find out what happened to his daughter. And they were finding it hard to control because he was finding out information that was going to bring them both down. He was getting very close here. Too close for comfort in their eyes. Give me more on the Strength card, please. We have the Ten of Cups in reverse and we have the Star in reverse. Losing faith. No hope. Unhappy family. On top of the Strength card. They had to shut him up. They had to take away all his faith and hope that he had in finding out what happened to his daughter and what ripped his family apart here. This is what was driving his will and his will to try to find out more information, to try to find out what had happened to his daughter. They had to shut him up. Why is this Seven of Cups here, please, Spirit? Four of Wands and the Ten of Wands, Seven of Cups. So this has happened at the home. Ten of Wands, putting down the burdens. Struggles. So the struggles did happen at the home. He was really getting too close. He may have even been very close to finding where they buried her body. Now, this could be at a house. Whose house? This is where the struggles ended. The burdens were put down. He may have been onto where they buried her. Can you give me more on why this Ace of Swords is here, please, Spirit? Eight of Swords. Now, this come up yesterday, bound and gagged. Feeling stuck. There was some sort of restriction here, confusion, powerlessness. Her dad still was confused about what the truth was. Although he had a fair idea about what had happened, he still had some confusion in his mind. He was still confused about where she could have been. And he really was feeling powerless. In trying to unravel the truth. He thought of everything. There's 7 cups here, 7 choices. Could she be here? Could she be there? But he believes that she was at a house somewhere. The family home, the family house. He believes she may have been buried at the family house. But he was unable to prove it. Stop that. Sorry, that's my cat clawing. But he seemed to be getting very close. And they knew it was going to only be a matter of time before he found out the truth, because he really was on a mission here. And he was digging for information. He was too much in the public eye. They saw him as a threat. So just to recap so far, What Nick knew what happened. He knew that Crystal was leaving Brooks and taking her son. Brooks didn't know what to do about the situation, didn't know how to handle it. He lost his temper. He even became delusional. And when the time come that she cut him off, this is where he has lost his temper. He's stopped her from leaving. A struggle has taken place. And he called his brother straight away as soon as this happened. So Nick knew exactly what happened to Crystal. And he knows exactly what happened, and I believe was involved with Tommy Ballard's passing as well. He was getting too close to finding out the truth. Okay, so just give me some more information about the Ten of Cups in reverse, the Four of Wands and the Ten of Wands, please, Spirit. Give me more information. King of Wands. This is where the struggles happened, at the house. This is where Brooks lost his temper. It happened at the house. So give me more on this Ten of Wands. Where did he put her? The Ten of Wands. We have the Five of Pentacles and the Wheel. A turn of events. Okay, the Five of Pentacles. Hard times, ill health, rejection. This was at the actual time of rejection. There was movement, so he did move her. Give me more on the Wheel, please. Yep, movement. Took her. So she doesn't seem to be buried at the house. She's been moved from there. moved from where he lost his temper, from where it happened. Now, I need a direction of where her body lays from the point of the house they were staying that night. So was it north, south, east, west? Give me a fair idea where her body could be, where she was moved to, please, Spirit. From the house they stayed at that night, or apparently she went missing from. Give me a direction, please, Spirit. Okay, we have the King of Cups. I'm wondering, is there any water around there anywhere? Any dams, lakes, rivers? Is there any bodies of water? Okay, give me more in the direction of from the home. Six of Wands. So we have northwest. A body of water northwest of the property she went missing from. Will Nick Houck be charged? Action, yes. I believe he will be. And I believe he has a conscious awareness at the moment that he will be. Action is going to be taken against him. And I do believe that they'll be able to get him on the gun that he sold. That's what they're going to get him on. This gun matches what Tommy Ballard was taken out with. So yes, I do believe that he will be charged as well. So basically he was called. Brooks called him as soon as he'd hurt Crystal. And he'd called his cop brother to help him to get rid of her. And unfortunately, her father, whose mission it was to find out what happened to his daughter, was getting too close. He was finding out information that was going to make them go down here. So they had to shut him up. I really do pray that there is justice for Crystal Rogers here and her father, Tommy Ballard. I am feeling hot. Hopefully they find her to give the family closure. But there doesn't seem to be any recovery here. So at this time, there's no recovery of her body. Things could change. Energies can change. And they might find her exact location. But there is no recovery here in this read at this time. But there is going to be action taken towards Nick, which is a good sign. But yeah, he's definitely into it, up to his ears. Praying for justice. Love and light.